Center. I'm Chris Berman. Well, let's get straight to the act. In our first game this week, we had the Colts come away with a very compelling 28-point blowout. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris. Let's switch gears and talk about players that'll have new homes in the National Football League, as free agency continues to play such a huge role in determining a team's makeup. Parsons will be playing his football elsewhere.
McCoy stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Jets pick up win number 2. Michael Vick took to the air for over 300 yards and helped his Falcons beat the 49ers. Up in the Motor City, Detroit, we had the Lions get sent away with a 7-point loss. Over at M&T Stadium, we had the Ravens get nipped by 3 points. Vikings, Chargers. Aguilar in the red zone at the 14. He calls the signals and buys time with a quick rollout. Now on the move again, kind of flings it. Oh, man, got the 2 feet in, touchdown. The Vikings win this one by the final score of 29-15. The Buccaneers defense held their opponents to under 100 rushing yards in their win at Tampa. The Seahawks won on the road and will now head home to meet the Buccaneers. Mason stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. McKenzie rushed for 2 touchdowns and helped his Browns beat the Patriots. In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Raiders pick up win number 7. We had a big trade also of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
Over now to news of a trade that might have some ramifications. Wilson leaves
Texans, Cardinals. Terry
is just shy of the midfield stripe and takes the quick handoff with a spin. They're fooled! Nobody was deep on the left side! 10-5, touchdown!
The Cardinals go on to win this by the final score of 20-13. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Boomer, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. Mathis won't see action for a while, so this offense is going to have to make do without him.
And last but not least, we had the Steelers come away victorious. So let's change things up a bit and turn to a guy that's had his eye on. So another week in the books here on ESPN, but what do you say we hand out a few game balls before we go? Here's my prime time players. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.